Today, we're going to do something a little different. Instead of me writing the code myself, I'm giving the exact same coding challenge to 4 different AI tools and letting them compete against each other. The challenge is to create a 3D effect button using HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. But this isn't just a basic button. I want a smooth 3D hover effect, an animated border that goes from 0 to 100% around the button, and a click effect that makes the interaction feel more dynamic. And the most interesting part is that I'm going to give the exact same prompt to 4 different AI tools. No changing the prompt, no extra instructions, no helping the AI. Just one prompt, one challenge, and 4 results. So, let's see which AI can create the best version. I've already opened a notepad, and this is where I have my prompt ready. The prompt simply asks for HTML, CSS, and JavaScript coding in one file for a 3D effect button, with a hover animation, an animated border that goes from 0 to 100% around the button, and a click effect. I'm keeping the prompt exactly the same for every AI. First, let's start with ChatGPT. I'm copying the prompt from Notepad. Now I'm opening ChatGPT and pasting the prompt. And I'm clicking OK. ChatGPT is now generating the code. You can see that it's creating the HTML structure, the CSS for the design and animations, and the JavaScript for the interaction. The nice thing about asking for everything in one file is that I don't need to create separate HTML, CSS, and JavaScript files for this test. Everything can stay together. And now the code is ready. Let's copy it and open the preview. And here is the ChatGPT result. We have the button in the center, the 3D effect appears when I move the mouse over it, and we also have the animated border. Now let's click it, and there's the click effect. So that's our first result. ChatGPT has completed the challenge. But we're not choosing a winner yet. We still have 3 more AI tools to test. Next up is Gemini. I'm taking the exact same prompt from Notepad again. I'm opening Gemini, pasting the prompt, and clicking OK. And now Gemini is generating its version of the button. Again, I'm not changing anything. The same prompt, the same requirements, the same challenge. Once the code is ready, I'm going to open the preview and see what Gemini has created. And here we go. This is the Gemini result. At first glance, it has a different look from the ChatGPT version. Now let's move the mouse over the button. You can see the hover effect in the animated border. And now let's click it. The interaction works, and we have another complete result. So now we have 2 contestants. ChatGPT versus Gemini. But we're only halfway through. Next, I'm going to test Meta AI. I'm copying the same prompt one more time. I'm opening Meta AI, pasting the prompt, and clicking OK. Now let's wait and see what it creates. Meta AI is generating the HTML, CSS, and JavaScript for the same 3D button challenge. And the code is ready. Let's open the preview. Here is the Meta AI result. Now I'm testing the hover effect. The button responds to the mouse movement, and we can see the animated border around it. And now let's click the button. There's the click interaction, so Meta AI has completed the challenge as well. Now we have 3 different results from 3 different AI tools. ChatGPT, Gemini, and Meta AI, but there's still one more contestant. And this one is Claude. So, once again, I'm going back to my notepad. I'm copying the exact same prompt. Now I'm opening Claude and pasting the prompt. And I'm clicking OK. Claude is now working on the challenge. Just like before, I'm not giving it any extra information. I want the result to come entirely from the original prompt. And now the code is ready. Let's open it and check the preview. And here is the Claude result. Let's test the hover effect. We can see the 3D interaction and the animated border. Now let's click the button. And the click effect is working too. So, all 4 AI tools have completed the same challenge. Now comes the interesting part. Let's put all 4 results together and compare them. On one side, we have ChatGPT. Then we have Gemini. Next is Meta AI. And finally, Claude. They all received the exact same prompt. But even though the instructions were identical, each AI created its own version of the design. Some versions may have a stronger 3D effect. Some may have a smoother border animation. Some may have a better click interaction. And some may simply look better from a design point of view. That's what makes this kind of test interesting. We're not just comparing the code. We're also comparing the final result. If you're a web developer, you can look at things like the structure of the code, how the animation works, how the CSS is written, and how JavaScript handles the interaction. And if you're just watching for the design, then the final visual result is probably the most important thing. Personally, I think every AI has done something interesting here. But I don't want to decide the winner by myself. I want you to decide. So now, I'm showing all 4 previews together. Take a good look at the buttons. Check the hover animation, look at the animated border, check the 3D movement, and most importantly, check the click effect. Now tell me in the comments, which one is the best? Is it ChatGPT, Gemini, Meta AI, or Claude? And don't just comment the name. If you can, tell me why you picked it. Was it because of the design, the animation, the 3D effect, the border, or the overall user experience? I'm really interested to see which one gets the most votes. And if you enjoyed this AI coding challenge, make sure to subscribe to Scodex, because I'll be testing more AI tools with different web development challenges. We can try animated websites, login pages, navigation bars, landing pages, glass morphism designs, and even complete mini projects. For now, the challenge is complete. 4 AI tools, 1 prompt, 1 3D button, but only one can be your winner. So, what's your pick? ChatGPT, Gemini, Meta AI, or Claude? Let me know in the comments. I'll see you in the next one.